Vice Mayor?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. It is so very unfortunate that I find myself responding to widely publicized falsehoods regarding my remarks on behalf of this body. I took the time to attend the county-level sunshine meeting downtown in order to observe and report as to the conversation that was to be held between Commissioners Regalado and Gilbert. At the onset of the meeting, they made it clear that they convened not to discuss their positions, but to hear input from those in the audience. So the dynamic shifted, and I asked to be recognized to present Palmetto Bay's concerns regarding the ordinance as currently written. Now, I don't always remember names, but I have a knack for remembering conversations. Just to be sure, I checked with a half-dozen friends that were in the room to get their independent recollections of my short remarks. The majority of those confirmed my recollection, and that is that I clearly stated that Palmetto Bay did not support the ordinance as written. I started by stating that I appreciate the continued conversations as to the content of the ordinance and that I firmly believe that collaborative communication is the best way to work out differences. However, I said in front of a room full of witnesses that, quote, Palmetto Bay has several very serious concerns with regard to the way the current ordinance is written and the impact it would have on our village. I said, our professional staff is here with me today and can better voice several of our concerns if this would be the proper forum for that discussion. I was then told by Commissioner Gilbert that this was indeed the forum and our staff could speak. Manager Morano then detailed several of the problems Palmetto Bay staff has identified within the ordinance and how it would not work for our community's needs. Those were addressed by various members at the front table, and we gathered information that would continue to assist us in voicing our opposition in ways that are clear, concise, and geared towards making problems get resolved. I started my remarks by saying that this is unfortunate, that I even have to respond to falsehoods. I understand that different people can walk out of a meeting recalling different words. What I think is tremendously unfortunate is that a once cordial council, 10 seconds please.
Go ahead.
That a once cordial council has been converted into one that one member feels compelled to write articles and emails spreading false, inflammatory allegations. I expressed my concern about this months ago privately and will now sadly observe that you have been effectively converted by your advisors into another source of bad information for residents of Palmetto Bay. Thank you.
Thank you.